Question 1. What does this road sign warn you about ahead? A. Road narrows. B. Dangerous curve to the right. C. Steep descent. D. Slippery road. Answers is B. Dangerous curve to the right. This sign is a warning sign, indicating that there is a dangerous curve to the right ahead. Drivers should reduce their speed and be prepared for the turn. Question 2. What action should you take when approaching an intersection with this sign? A. Stop completely. B. Give way to all traffic. C. Proceed with caution. D. Accelerate to clear. Answers is B. Give way to all traffic. The give way sign means you must give way to all vehicles on the intersecting road or any pedestrian on a crossing, stopping if necessary to do so safely. Question 3. What does this prohibitory sign mean for drivers? A. One-way street. B. Do not enter. C. No stopping. D. No parking. Answers is B. Do not enter. This sign means do not enter and prohibits all vehicles from entering the road or area where the sign is displayed. It's often seen at the end of one-way streets. Question 4. When must you signal when turning left or right at an intersection? A. Only when other vehicles are present. B. Only on major roads. C. Always for at least 3 seconds. D. When you think it is necessary. Answers is C. Always for at least 3 seconds. You must always signal your intention to turn for at least 3 seconds before you start turning or changing lanes. This alerts other road users to your intended actions. Question 5. What does this sign inform you about the road ahead? A. Steep descent. B. Steep ascent. C. Hump ahead. D. Uneven road. Answers is B. Steep ascent. This warning sign indicates a steep ascent uphill gradient is ahead. Drivers should be prepared for potential loss of speed or need to change gears. Question 6. What does this sign mean regarding turning movements? A. No right turn. B. No left turn. C. No U-turn. D. Turn right only. Answers is A. No right turn. The no right turn sign prohibits vehicles from making a right turn at the intersection or junction where it is displayed. Question 7. What is the primary purpose of this sign on the road? A. Sharp curve ahead. B. Roundabout. C. Dead end. D. No U-turn. Answers is B. Roundabout. This mandatory sign indicates that you are approaching or are at a roundabout circular intersection. Drivers must follow roundabout rules, including giving way to traffic already in the roundabout. Question 8. When driving in foggy conditions, what should you do? A. Turn on high beam headlights. B. Drive close to the car ahead. C. Slow down and use low beams. D. Turn on hazard lights. Answers is C. Slow down and use low beams. In foggy conditions, visibility is, you should slow down, turn on your low beam headlights or fog lights if you have them, and increase your following distance. High beams can reflect off the fog and reduce visibility further. Question 9. What must you do when you see this sign? A. Stop and give way. B. Give way only. C. Slow down. D. Proceed cautiously. Answers is A. Stop and give way. The stop sign requires you to stop completely before the stop line, or if there is no line, before entering the intersection, and give way to all other traffic. Question 10. What does this road sign indicate to drivers? A. No stopping. B. No overtaking. C. End of overtaking. D. Minimum speed. Answers is B, no overtaking. This sign indicates a no overtaking zone. Drivers must not overtake other vehicles within the area where this sign is displayed, typically due to safety concerns like visibility or narrow roads. Question 11. What does this warning sign tell you about the road ahead? A. Children crossing. B. Pedestrian crossing ahead. C. Cyclist crossing. D. Shared path. Answers is B. Pedestrian crossing ahead. This warning sign alerts drivers that there is a pedestrian crossing ahead. Drivers should be prepared to slow down or stop for pedestrians using the crossing. Question 12. What should you do if your vehicle breaks down on a freeway? A. Stay in your car until help arrives. B. Move to the shoulder, use hazards. C. Attempt to repair it in the lane. D. Walk to the nearest emergency phone. Answers is B. Move to the shoulder, use hazards. If your vehicle breaks down on a freeway, pull over to the furthest left shoulder, turn on your hazard lights, and if safe, get out of your vehicle and stand clear of traffic, behind a safety barrier if available. Question 13. What does this sign mean for vehicles? A. Turn left. B. Proceed straight only. C. One-way street. D. No entry. Answers is B. Proceed straight only. This mandatory sign indicates that vehicles must proceed straight ahead and are not permitted to turn left or right at the intersection or road section where it is placed. Question 14. What does this road sign indicate? A. Minimum speed 50. B. Maximum speed 50. C. Speed camera ahead. D. Recommended speed 50. Answers is B. Maximum speed 50. This prohibitory sign indicates the maximum speed limit for the section of road ahead is 50 kilometers per hour. You must not exceed this speed. Question 15. What does this sign warn drivers about? A. Steep hill. B. Uneven road. C. Slippery road. D. Road humps. Answers is B. Uneven road. This warning sign indicates an uneven road surface ahead. Drivers should reduce their speed to avoid damage to their vehicle or loss of control. Question 16. What is the safest following distance in ideal driving conditions? A. 1 car length. B. 2 seconds behind. C. 3 seconds behind. D. 5 seconds behind. Answers is C. 3 seconds behind. The rule is a safe following distance. Pick a fixed object ahead, and when the vehicle in front passes it, you should count 1001, 1002, 1003. If you pass the object before counting 3, you are following too closely. Question 17. What does this sign mean for cyclists? A. Cycle track. B. No cycling. C. Shared path. D. Road for cyclists only. Answers is A. Cycle track. This mandatory sign indicates a cycle track where bicycles are expected or required to travel. Other vehicles are generally prohibited from using this path. Question 18. What does this priority sign mean? A. Give way ahead. B. Priority road. C. End of priority. D. Stop sign ahead. Answers is B. Priority road. This priority sign indicates that the road you are currently on is a priority road. This means you have the over traffic entering from side roads unless otherwise signed. Question 19. What does this sign warn about at intersections? A. Traffic lights ahead. B. Stop sign ahead. C. Give way ahead. D. Roundabout ahead. Answers is A. Traffic lights ahead. This warning sign indicates that there are traffic lights ahead. Drivers should be prepared to slow down and stop if the lights are red or amber. Question 20. What is the correct procedure for merging onto a freeway? A. Stop at the end of the ramp. B. Force your way into traffic. C. Match speed and find a gap. D. Use hazard lights to signal. Answers is C. Match speed and find a gap. When merging onto a freeway, you should use the on-ramp to gain speed. Match the speed of the freeway traffic, signal your intentions, and look for a safe gap to merge into. Question 21. What does this sign indicate about parking? A. No stopping. B. No parking. C. Parking zone. D. Disabled parking. Answers is B. No parking. This prohibitory sign indicates no parking. You are not permitted to park your vehicle in the area where this sign is displayed, though you may stop briefly to pick up or drop off passengers. Question 22. What does this sign inform drivers about? A. Motorway ahead. B. Speed limit zone. C. One-way street. D. End of motorway. Answers is A. Motorway ahead. This information sign indicates that you are entering a motorway or expressway. Special rules and speed limits apply on motorways, often including higher maximum speeds and no stopping on shoulders. Question 23. What hazard does this warning sign indicate? A. Slippery road. B. Uneven road. C. Loose gravel. D. Road narrows. Answers is A. Slippery road. This warning sign alerts drivers to a slippery road surface ahead, which could be due to rain, ice, oil, or other factors. Drivers should reduce speed and increase following distance. Question 24. What is the legal requirement regarding mobile phones while driving? A. Can be used hands-free only. B. Allowed for navigation. C. Must not be held or used. D. Allowed when stopped at lights. Answers is C. Must not be held or used. In Australia, it is illegal to hold or use a mobile phone while driving, even when stopped at traffic lights or in congested traffic. Hands-free use is permitted in some states, but it's best to avoid distractions. Question 25. What does this sign indicate regarding traffic flow? A. One-way road. B. No entry. C. Two-way traffic. D. Divided road. Answers is A. One-way road. This information sign indicates that the road ahead is a one-way road. All traffic moves in the same direction. Be aware when turning onto or off such a road. Question 26. What does this sign mean for trucks? A. Truck parking. B. No entry for trucks. C. Truck route. D. Heavy vehicles only. Answers is B. No entry for trucks. This prohibitory sign means no entry for goods, vehicles, trucks. Trucks are not permitted to enter the road or area where this sign is displayed, often due to weight limits or local restrictions. Question 27. What does this sign warn about? A. Road works ahead. B. Dangerous area. C. Traffic congestion. D. Uneven road. Answers is A. Road works ahead. This warning sign indicates that road works are ahead. Drivers should reduce speed, be prepared for altered traffic conditions, and follow any temporary signage or traffic controllers. Question 28. What is the purpose of an escape ramp on a steep descent? A. For slow vehicles to pull off. B. For runaway vehicles to stop. C. Emergency parking only. D. Road maintenance access. Answers is B. For runaway vehicles to stop. Escape ramps or runaway truck ramps are provided on long, steep descents for vehicles, typically heavy vehicles, that have lost braking power. They allow the vehicle to safely slow down and stop. Question 29. What does this sign require of drivers? A. Proceed straight. B. Turn right only. C. Turn left only. D. No U-turn. Answers is B. Turn right only. This mandatory sign indicates that vehicles must turn right at the intersection or junction. Straight ahead or turns are prohibited. Question 30. What does this sign indicate to road users? A. School zone begins. B. Children likely to be present. C. Playground ahead. D. Pedestrian crossing. Answers is B. Children likely to be present. This warning sign indicates an area where children are likely to be present, such as near a school or playground. Drivers should reduce speed and be extra vigilant. Question 31. What does this sign mean regarding stopping? A. No parking. B. No stopping. C. Parking permitted. D. Loading zone. Answers is B. No stopping. The no stopping sign means you must not stop your vehicle for any reason, even to pick up or drop off passengers, in the area where the sign applies. Question 32. When should you use your headlights during the day? A. Only in heavy rain. B. Low visibility like fog. C. To signal other drivers. D. Never during daylight hours. Answers is B. Low visibility like fog. You should use your headlights' low beams during the day when visibility is poor, such as in heavy rain, fog, smoke, or at dawn and dusk. This makes your vehicle more visible to others. Question 33. What does this sign indicate about road conditions? A. Slippery road. B. Loose gravel. C. Falling rocks. D. Uneven road. Answers is B. Loose gravel. This warning sign indicates there is loose gravel or stone materials on the road ahead. Drivers should reduce speed to avoid skidding and minimize the risk of throwing stones at other vehicles. Question 34. What does this sign mean for drivers? A. Turn left only. B. Go straight or turn left. C. Go straight only. D. Turn right or left. Answers is B. Go straight or turn left. This mandatory sign indicates that drivers in this lane or at this intersection must either proceed straight ahead or turn left. Other movements are prohibited. Question 35. What is the meaning of this warning sign? A. Cattle crossing. B. Wild animals ahead. C. Farm machinery. D. Domestic animals. Answers is B. Wild animals ahead. This warning sign indicates that there is a possibility of wild animals on or near the road ahead. Drivers should be extra cautious, especially at dawn and dusk, and be prepared to brake suddenly. Question 36. When is it permissible to make a U-turn at traffic lights? A. When the lights are green. B. When there is a permitted sign. C. If no other traffic is present. D. Only at uncontrolled intersections. Answers is B. When there is a permitted sign. U-turns at traffic lights are generally prohibited unless there is a specific sign indicating that U-turns are permitted. Always check signage carefully before attempting a U-turn at lights. Question 37. What does this sign signify for vehicle drivers? A. No left turn. B. No U-turn. C. No right turn. D. U-turn permitted. Answers is B. No U-turn. This prohibitory sign means no. Drivers are not allowed to make a U-turn at the location where this sign is displayed. Question 38. What does this sign advise about the road ahead? A. Falling rocks. B. Side wind. C. Slippery road. D. Strong current. Answers is B. Side wind. This warning sign indicates that there may be strong side winds ahead. Drivers should grip the steering wheel firmly and be prepared for potential sudden gusts that could push the vehicle. Question 39. What does this sign mean at a railway crossing? A. Single-track railway. B. Railway. C. Railway station. D. Train crossing ahead. Answers is A. Single-track railway. This warning sign indicates a railway crossing ahead. Drivers must always look, listen, and be prepared to stop for trains before proceeding. Question 40. What is defensive driving? A. Aggressive driving tactics. B. Anticipating hazards, being prepared. C. Always having. D. Driving slower than the limit. Answers is B. Anticipating hazards, being prepared. Defensive driving involves anticipating potential hazards, being aware of your surroundings, and taking proactive measures to avoid collisions and reduce risks, rather than just reacting to them. Question 41. What does this sign indicate for drivers with trailers? A. Trailer parking. B. No entry for vehicles with trailer. C. Trailers only. D. Trailer service. Answers is B. No entry for vehicles with trailer. This prohibitory sign means no entry for vehicles with trailer. Vehicles towing trailers are not permitted to enter the road or area where this sign is displayed. Question 42. What does this information sign indicate? A. No parking. B. Parking place ahead. C. Bus stop. D. Disabled parking. Answers is B. Parking place ahead. This information sign indicates that a parking place or area is ahead. Drivers can expect to find a area for parking their vehicles. Question 43. What does this warning sign alert you to? A. Hump ahead. B. Ahead. C. Uneven road. D. Speed bumps. Answers is B. Ahead. This warning sign indicates that there are potholes or a very rough surface on the road ahead. Drivers should slow down to avoid damaging their vehicle or losing control. Question 44. When approaching a flashing yellow traffic light, what should you do? A. Stop and wait for green. B. Proceed with caution, give way. C. Speed up to clear the intersection. D. Treat it as a stop sign. Answers is B. Proceed with caution, give way. A flashing yellow traffic light indicates that you should proceed through the intersection with caution, being prepared to stop and give way to any other traffic or pedestrians already in the intersection. Question 45. What does this sign mean for oncoming traffic? A. Oncoming traffic has priority. B. You have priority. C. Two-way traffic. D. No overtaking. Answers is A. Oncoming traffic has priority. This priority sign means priority over oncoming traffic is or opposite traffic has priority. You must give way to any oncoming vehicles. Question 46. What does this sign indicate about road use? A. No bicycles. B. Shared use by cars and bicycles. C. Bicycle lane only. D. Pedestrian crossing. Answers is B. Shared use by cars and bicycles. This mandatory sign indicates a road for shared use by passenger cars and bicycles. Drivers and cyclists must be aware of each other and share the space safely. Question 47. What does this sign tell you about the road ahead? A. Road narrows on left. B. Road narrows on both sides. C. Road widens. D. Lane ends. Answers is B. Road narrows on both sides. This warning sign indicates that the road ahead narrows on both sides. Drivers should be prepared for A. Road width and adjust their position and speed accordingly. Question 48. What should you do if you encounter a dust storm while driving? A. Turn on high beams. B. Increase speed to get through. C. Pull over safely and wait. D. Rely on the car ahead's tail lights. Answers is C. Pull over safely and wait. In a dust storm, visibility can become extremely low very quickly. The safest action is to pull over to the side of the road as far as possible, turn off your lights, and wait for the storm to pass to avoid a collision. Question 49. What does this sign warn about? A. Falling rocks. B. Steep descent. C. Landslide area. D. Uneven road. Answers is A. Falling rocks. This warning sign indicates that there is a risk of falling rocks or debris from a cliff or hillside onto the road. Drivers should be vigilant and prepared for potential obstacles. Question 50. What does this sign indicate about the end of a zone? A. No overtaking starts. B. End of no overtaking zone. C. End of speed limit. D. Overtaking zone. Answers is B. End of no overtaking zone. This prohibitory sign, with a diagonal line through the no overtaking symbol, indicates the end of no overtaking restriction. You may now overtake if it is safe and legal to do so.